Once, Leanne, I'm just going to measure this pocket for the journal I'm making or have made. I'm just putting in some pockets. Very simple to do. I've just marked it. And now I'm just going to cut this off. Let me see where I'm up to. Right. About here. And about there. Yeah, I think that's about right. Okay. Now what I'm also going to do is cut this in halves. So I'm going to try and put that right on the line. There. I think that's about halfway. Nope. It's a tiny bit more there. And there. But I just wanted to halve that like that. Okay. Let's see how that goes in our book. Did we cut it right? And I think we did. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to have a triangle pocket. Like that. Let me just see what it looks like on the other page. And like that on the other page. Doesn't look too bad. I might do that. So let's get some double-sided tape. Where is it? I did have it around here somewhere. Let me just have a look for it. Right. Where did I put it? It's hard to tell where I put it. Anyway, it'll pop up. We'll put some of this on in the meantime. Some of this tape. So let's see how we're going. Right, it goes that way. So we're going to put some tape here. And here. Like that. I'll just cut some of that off. Don't need it. Okay. So I did that. I did want to put a thrill on this. Let me just see what I've got. Got some of this. Right. I think I will. I'll use some of this. I'm going to cut it with these scissors. These, I don't know what you'd call that, what style of cutting, but it certainly is a pretty patterned one, like that. Let's see how much of this will fit. Right, we cut it too short. That's okay. We can put it in the middle there like that. I don't mind that. Okay, let's go. Let's put some double-sided tape on it. Like that. Let's take the double-sided tape off if we can get it. Like that. And let's just place. Oh, let me just have a look. It's a bit hard to do from that direction, so I'll do it like this. About there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's just cut off our bits and bobs. What? Only that one. Right. That's good. Let's just put some tape on the... Well, I've got some on the back, haven't I? But I'll put a little bit more over here because it's missing it. Right. Okay, let's just put some photo finish on that, or some vintage photo edging, just like this. Like that. You see that? Yep. That's good. We've done that. Now let's pull off our backing. If we can. And I've done that one. I'll pull off that tiny little one I put there as well. That tiny little one. And the big one. Like that. Now let's put that, oops, it was a bit sticky, sorry. Let's put that down here. Right there, like that. Is that coming off the page? Slightly, that's okay. So there we've got our beautiful corner pocket there. Now that's going to be a problem, isn't it? So let's just cut that off. Like that. Down there in the corner. See it? So that looks quite nice. I don't mind that. Right, we've got our other corner. Now I'm not sure whether I'll put that there. Probably not. I'm saving those white pieces. How about we put it on the back here? That looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, we'll put it on the back. How many have we done? Let me see. I thought I had a third page. Yes, I have. I've got that one. So, okay, we'll put the green one on here. But before I do that, I will put this one on. That's too little. I'll have to use the bigger one. Okay. Let's make this a bigger one. And we'll cut it like this. Let's get our fancy scissors out again. And let's cut that. Now these are a bit difficult to use because you've got to cut it off an amount like that. So you need a bit of room. So let's stick this with some double-sided tape first of all. Like that. Let's stick it down. Come on, backing, pull off. Try the other end. Like that. Now let's see if we can stick this down. I'll have to turn it around so I get like that. Let's cut off the excess like that and like that. Let's dust it up with some photo finish again, vintage photo I should say. I keep getting that wrong. I don't know why. Right, I'm going to go over it again to make it darker. There we go. Okay, let's put some more tape down the back, and it's going that way. So, okay, let's put some down here. Like that. Let's pull it off. The backing. Come on, Leanne, get your fingernails under that. Everyone has a method of taking this off, and I've seen some people that are really good at it. They put their scissors under it. They use all sorts of tools. I use my nails because they're okay. They're good length. And I'm just concentrating, ladies and gentlemen, trying to get it on the page like that. As you can see, I've gone off the page, so I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to cut it very straight so it looks pretty even Steven, like that. Okay, well there we go. That's a good page we've done. So we've done two more. That one, and we've got one more that was stuck with this page, and I didn't have like that. Okay, now we need some brown paper this time to go on this one. I don't think I've got enough left. Let me see. So we may have to make something else. Have this little piece left. Got a funny shape there. Let's try something. What I'll do is I'll try to get it right in the corner like that. And we do need to mark it slightly. Maybe there. Cut that off. Just see if I can round these corners off. Didn't work very well. See if I can do this one. Sort of. No, that didn't work very well. So, we're going to have to cut it off. Let's just eyeball that one we just marked. See how we go. To me, that looks crooked. Let's have a look on our cutter. See if we can get it level. About there. What's that look like? That looks like it's level now. see if it fits. Yes, it does. Maybe I cut too much off, but that's still not too bad. Okay. Let's give it some edging. Right, I'll edge this, I'll glue it down, I'll put a small pocket there, that will be fine, and I will see you in a minute, shortly. Right, I'm back, and I'm going to put this flower on, this beautiful vintage flower, and I'm going to put it on the page, in the corner probably. Like, now you know what, I should have put some, we call it photo vintage or vintage photo color around it. I forgot to, sorry, but there we go. That'll sit in the corner, and I do have another one for another page. Yeah, down the bottom doesn't look too bad. Now I've tried to put a flower on every page. There's one there. Oh, none here. So let's do that. Let's put another one in the corner there. Now we haven't finished that page. Now I've got a beautiful rose there. Let's just finish this. I'll use a wet glue. I wanted to use double-sided tape, but I thought, too lazy to pull it out. No, I think this will be just as effective. Now these are just a vintage piece of paper, and all I've done is cut it to the same size as this page, and I am going to put it down as much as I can, like that. Pull the cords up from the middle. I'll just get a card and we can flatten it a little bit better. Like that. And there we go. That's one side. I did cut the other one out. Now these are just photocopied vintage pages from Graphics Fairy. I just cut it in halves and the same size as the page, and I've got to put it a little bit up more because it actually does dry very quickly, this tacky glue. Right, about there. There we go. Let me just see if I've got it on the ends. Yes, perfect. Tiny bit of glue in the corner. I must have missed that one. There we go. Okay, so we've done the middle of the book. We put some vintage paper in it. You can do what you like with that. So I'm going to open and I'm going to start putting back my bookmarks. This one here I have just sewn on a bit of manila folder with a rose and a little bit of that stuff. And I'm going to put that in the first pocket. Let the tag fall out. Second page with our beautiful vintage rose. We're going to put another pocket in this one. We'll put that in as well, down there with our lovely top. And then we're going to put this blue one in. Now, I am going to give it a hole punch. About there, like that. Got a bit of a ribbon here, same colour as the flower, or similar to, blue. Let's just thread that. See how we go. Like that. We can leave it down like that. We can tie a bow. I'm going to leave it down because I think it's pretty. In actual fact, it's going up there. Maybe we should tie a little bow. But it is pretty. I like this beautiful blue colour. It's stunning. So there we go. Next page, we've got our double spread in the middle, which worked out really well. And then the first page after that is our tiny little pocket we made there with some leftovers. And I'm thinking about putting this beautiful little sign in. It's called Wonderful. Now I just stamped all that on a piece of paper, and all I'm going to do is glue it down. Like that. I'm going to hold it there for a minute so that it takes, the glue takes. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. There it is there. A beautiful little sign called Wonderful. Okay. And we've got our flower there, and then I'm going to leave that page because I'm going to put something else in that at another time. But I thought, let's just punch this one as well. This is a pretty tag that I made. It's also sewn, as you can see, at the back. How about we put some red in there? Red looks pretty, or maroony colour, I should say. Let's put some in. We've got that one then. Let's just see how it fits into this one. Well, it fits in really well, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll leave that there. We can throw that out the top. And then we have this one, of course. Now, I have some other little tiny signs here. I thought that I'd just throw them in as well. I just stamped this onto some textbook paper and cut it out. That worked out all right. I used some stays on stamping and something like that. Doesn't say anything, it's just text writing. I have another one here, and I have a flower. So let's see where we can put our pretty little flower. Now I've got one on that page, so I won't need one. There's a flower on every page except that middle one. You know what? I don't think we need it. So, okay, let me just see. What have I done? So I've put my two things in. Right, that's not too bad. I think we're finally done. I mean, you can add to as much as you want or leave as much as you want. You can give that to someone as a little present. It's pretty. Now, I don't think we need a shut closure on it, although I do have some. What's this? This is some gold silk ribbon. Maybe we could put something there. It's a bit small, too small for that. We'll use that for something else. Okay, how about we go through what we've done? So all I did was put 2 envelopes together. Here they are. Here they are here. All we've done is put them into each other like that. Release the tape on them, and then you form this little book like this. I've covered on the inside of the envelopes and the outside some artwork that I had sitting around. I think they were gel prints that I had sitting around. All I did was make some pockets out of scraps, and I made this pretty little tag here, flower, and I've made this pocket here. I first of all I used 3 pieces of cardstock I had sitting around that I wasn't using anything for. These are the colours, the brown, this green, that green. So I had 3 of them, so I just made them into the size of the book, and I sewed that in, as you can see, or binded the book there with a very, very simple binding technique. It's all over YouTube if you want to find out how to do that. Very simple. Okay, so we've done the first one. Then we've done the second one, and we put a vintage rose over there. We made this tag here. I don't know what sort of a tag it is. It's just a tag out of scraps, which was left over. Then I put that beautiful vintage photo there, and another tag left over with some scraps. That one. That beautiful pocket there. The next page was a double page, the middle. I just put some old vintage paper in there, glued that down with some tacky glue. The next page, I had some of that left over, and I put a beautiful little stamped image there called Wonderful. And another vintage flower over there. Then I put my tag in here. This one here that I made, I sewed. And another different type of pocket there, a corner one, with a vintage flower, and then on the back another vintage pocket with a little scrap of a stamping, and there's the back. Now that's all I've done for this. I'm just going to tie a bow just like the rest so they all sort of look the same, and there we go. So there's our book. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. And until I see you next time, please take care, particularly on the roads. And it's time to start cooking my Sunday roast. So bye for now, everyone. See you in the next video.